So today we are getting some love for the vertical screen Model S and X. So this is actually this is flickering a lot right now, but it's because the frame rate is off slightly between the camera and the screen. But anyway, finally, a new accessory for the previous gen Model S. I know a lot of you have been asking for some accessories for this. You are definitely not forgotten because we are right here with you with a 2017 Model S 100D. This is actually my second Tesla, fun fact. But today, we are going to be installing a wireless Qi charger. And this is actually a MagSafe compatible Qi wireless charging with a nice Alcantara finish. So the refreshed Model S and X with the horizontal screen actually have Qi charging in the front of the vehicle, and Model S even has it for the rear passengers. Well, unfortunately, this car never came with Qi charging. So we are going to be actually adding that right here, and it fits perfectly in the center console, allows you to still close the center console door, everything. So let's go ahead and open this box real quick and show you what all you get. So this is the MagSafe Edition wireless phone charger. It does work with both Android and Apple, so we will go ahead and show you that a little later on. But in the box, you actually get two little bags. You get one there, and then you get the actual charging pad. So I'll go ahead and show you this first. In here you get the charging pad. It is actually Alcantara finish. Now I've actually been testing this, so that's why you see those lines. I'll show you more why you have that in a minute. And it has these cool little tabs. Hopefully you can see that right there on the side. And those are what help lock it in place once you install it. And then you've got the lines so that it has a place to sit, as well as a connected USB-C cord. So it is a fast charge right there, and then you just have a right angle USB-C connector to USB-A. And then in the second bag, there will be a couple different pieces, but you can kind of see these actually just sit right here on the sides, and those will help guide the phone in so it fits perfectly every time. And they're just magnetic. And then this will go along the bottom, so you have a nice little bottom stop for your phone to sit. Now, if you have AirPods or something like that, they actually have this connector too, and that sits up there, and then you can charge your AirPods or whatever wirelessly through there. So that's actually kind of cool as well. But we're gonna go ahead and remove these just to make install just a tad bit easier. So it's kind of a weird angle to show you everything, but hopefully you can see it. But the new charging pad is actually going to go right here, and then we will still be able to close the door and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing first, I'm going to go ahead and want to remove this little plastic piece. And then here you do have two screws, so we're just going to go ahead and unscrew both of those. Okay, so we got both of those screws out. And then what we can go ahead and do is if you just lift this door slightly, you can actually slide this piece forward and out. And it actually just kind of sits, these two little end pieces just kind of sit in the little track there. And then we can go ahead and just set that to the side. And now that we have this here, you will see we do have one cord right here. It's actually for an SSD drive that we keep in the center console. So to start installing this, I'm going to just go ahead and disconnect this USB-A adapter, because that will make running the wire a lot easier. And then to actually install this, it's very easy. We're just going to go ahead and put this cable right down in here, and you can kind of see it right here. And we're just going to pop it right up in there. It makes running the cable very, very easy. And then to install this, we're just going to kind of lay it flat on here and just kind of push it down. And those little clips right here on either side are actually going to grab into little cutouts on the side walls that are already there. So it goes in very, very easily, and you'll be able to hear an audible click. Just like that. Now that's already installed. Super quick, easy. I'm just gonna go ahead and undo the SSD cord management so that I can kind of get everything in place here. It's kind of hard to show you, but I'm just gonna get this wired, and so that both of these cords are just going through the wire management that's built into the car. Now, if you don't have an SSD drive, you won't have this other cord. You will just have this one to run, and it will be even easier. But since we have the SSD drive on here for the dash cam footage, we're just running it kind of like this. So once you are here, you can go ahead and get everything plugged back in. Now, we can play around with how much slack we have on everything. And we'll go ahead and take this and plug our USB connector right back into that so that we have that on there and get that plugged in. It's nice that this is a right angle though, because the SSD drive we have isn't even right angle, so it sticks out quite a bit. So maybe we should look into getting a right angle for that. Then what we can do is we can pull this through enough until it just is long enough to plug into the USB outlet. And go ahead and tuck all that back in and tuck the excess wire down in there, because that will allow this to close just like so. So it all closes, all is installed. The only thing left to do is put this finishing piece right back on it, and then go ahead and put the rubber mat back in. And then for reinstallation of this piece, it does have these side little wings. They actually hook into two little grooves right here and here. So that's what those little like wings kind of hook into. So you just need to push this forward just a little bit, and then you can kind of even see how it locks in. Then we can kind of push that forward just enough so that everything kind of lines up and is even. And then you can just take the rubber mat, put that back in on one side, and then get it tucked under the left and the right, like so. And then that is all done. Everything is back in there. And last but certainly not least, we have the accessories here. So the bottom bar will just snap exactly where it needs to be to hold your phone in the perfect position. Same with the side pieces. They'll just snap right on thanks to their magnets. And then this AirPod piece, if you want that, you can put that in there. We'll probably just kind of throw that in here in case somebody has AirPods. Unfortunately, I don't. Then all we have left to do is drop this in and watch it charge. But it does look super, super sleek. You'd never even know it's there. And even when it's open, it looks very well integrated. And it just takes 2 seconds to just drop it in and start charging your phone. It's a no-brainer for me. This is definitely an accessory I'm really happy to have in the 100D. And it's nice to give a little bit more love to our older Model S. And if you were watching the live stream the other day, this is the product that David was talking about that he used so much actually on his recent road trip, because it is just so nice to just drop it in there and everything holds it just like it needs to so that it stays charging while you're on your road trip and you don't have to worry about it. That is the one thing that I wish the older Model S's and X's did have, is Qi charging, and now we have it. But yeah, just sitting here, it feels very weird having a round steering wheel. I'm just so used to the yoke of the new Model S. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this one. Hopefully some of you older Model S and X owners will appreciate this. Definitely Qi charging is something I love. I hate having to fidget with cords and plug stuff in. It's just so much easier to just set it and just kind of forget it kind of thing. You can just grab it and go. So definitely check this out. We'll go ahead and link it all down below if you are interested in purchasing it. As always though, huge thanks to our channel sponsor, Abstract Ocean. If you're looking to accessorize a Model SX3 or Y, definitely check them out. All linked down below. They actually do sell this charger on their website, so you can even pick it up straight from them. And using code Tesla Inventory will get you 15% off of your first purchase. As always though, a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Go and click here to subscribe here for some other ones. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.